Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off the dishwasher's water supply underneath the sink. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the GE Dishwasher Chamber Hose. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new chamber hose. The chamber hose is located at the bottom of the dishwasher and it goes in between the pump assembly and the check valve body. The main reason to be changing it out is if it has a hole in it and you're getting water leaking on the floor. In order to get to the part, we have to pull the dishwasher out. So we're going to open up the dishwasher door and use a Phillips screwdriver to remove the screws. Now that we have the screws removed, we can open up the cabinets and remove the lines underneath the sink. First thing we're going to do is remove your dishwasher drain line, follow it up to wherever it goes and remove the clamp. We're going to use a 5/16 on ours. Make sure that when you take these off, that you have some towels around. Both the water line and the drain line might put some water out. Next thing we have to do is remove the fill line. It's usually connected to the hot water tap, and of course we already had that shut off and the power disconnected from earlier, but now we need to remove the line and we can take it off with a 5/8 inch wrench. Now that we have the lines disconnected from under the sink, we can close the doors and reach over and use the door to start to pull the dishwasher out from the cabinet. Once you have it started, you can close the door and use the frame to pull it the rest of the way out. Now that we have the dishwasher out of the cabinets, we have access to the left side of the dishwasher in the back. All you have to do is reach in to change the chamber hose. We're going to tilt the dishwasher forward so you guys can see it at home. Now we can put a towel down on the floor just to catch any water that may come out. Once you have the towel down, we can take the chamber hose off. We're going to grab our pliers and remove the clamp on each end to take it off. Once you have that clamp compressed, you can slide it over towards the valve body a little bit and then carefully pull the hose off, and then we're going to leave the clamp hanging there. You don't want to mix these two up. There is two different sizes. The black one goes here and the green one goes on the other end. Once you have it off, then we can take the clamp off on the other end. To take the hose off on the other end, we're going to do the same thing. Compress the clamp and pull the hose out. Once you have the hose off, we're going to leave the clamp there so we don't lose it. Once you have the chamber hose off, you can pull it out from the dishwasher. Here's the old chamber hose next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new chamber hose in, we're going to put the clamps on each end first. So we're going to grab our pliers and put the clamps on the hoses. Once you have the green one on, we're going to grab the black one and put that on. Now that we have both clamps onto the chamber hose, we're going to put it back onto the pump end first and then rotate it up into position and put it onto the valve body. Once you have both ends pushed on, you can grab your pliers and put the clamps back down to get a good seal. Once you have both clamps installed, you can pull the towel out from underneath the dishwasher and then we can reinstall it in the cabinet. First thing we need to do is put the lines back through the cabinet. We want to push the dishwasher in about halfway and then go underneath the sink and pull on the hoses to make sure that they're not kinked or caught on anything underneath. We can push it back into the counter. We can hook back up the lines. So we're going to hook up the water line and use our 5/8 inch wrench to tighten it down. Then we can hook up the drain line back up to the air gap. All you have to do is push it on and tighten down the clamp using your 5/16 nut driver or screwdriver. We can open up the door and use our Phillips screwdriver to mount it to the cabinet. With the screws installed, we can close the dishwasher door, plug it back in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.